Okay, welcome back. Here we are, the final boss, Red Skull. I'd play some awesome, final boss music here or something, but I don't want my video being hit with a takedown notice. So we're just gonna have to imagine it or something. I don't know. Anyway, I've got my improved defense upgrade right here. And I've got everything set up. The sleeper is over there out of play. You know what? Let me just go ahead and read for the setup. Put the red house into play. You know what? And probably should have continued to read. The red house. She's a red house. She's matey. Letting it all hang out. Alright. Red house. Shuffle every other side scheme into the side scheme deck, right there. Sit next to encounter deck, right there. See insert. What? Is there something else? Setup. Each player searches their deck for setup keywords. Shuffle each experimental attachment recorded. Already did that. Place X threat on the main scheme. Where are the delay counters? This is bad. Set the sleeper side out of play. He's over there. Do you remember how many delay counters there were? I do. It was 7. What's that number? That's an 8. I have this turn to get that under control. Okay, so Red House has 3. When a character thwarts this side scheme, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. Which, based on what I get in my opening hand, could be immensely beneficial. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. What are you doing on Friday night? Fighting Nazis. Not really great. I'm going to mulligan all of it. Because this really isn't a get set up and go kind of fight. This is a I need to do stuff this turn kind of fight. Oh, now that's helpful. Ooh. Okay. Okay. How can I make this work to my maximum benefit? Looks like I'm not getting any kind of preparation in play. Let's do this. I'm going to pay 2 and play Maria Hill and draw a card. Damn. I really want to get Helicarrier out, but I've got really specific needs for this first turn. All right, I'm gonna pay 2. Yeah, I'll pay 2. Play Ironheart. Draw a card. It's an energy resource to stun. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. I'll play Shang-Chi. You know what? I think I'll hold on to both of these so I can keep my allies around. Okay. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to thwart for 3. You know what? I'm not even going to bother turning them. I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to thwart for 3 to get rid of the red house. I'll just keep the side scheme deck right here. I'm going to thwart for 2 with Ms. Hill. Get that down to 5. And then I'm going to thwart for 2 more. Get it down to 3. Okay. Okay. That's more manageable. Now. I don't think any of them should be going away right now, so I'm going to discard, regroup, and I'm going to draw back up to 5. So 2. Oh, yes. 3, 4, 5. Oh, man. This is like... Now I wish I would have kept regroup. Oh, that's by an enemy attack, though. Okay. Still, this is phenomenal now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. So this goes up by 1. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. Oh, that's not great. When revealed, each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck and places 1 threat here for each different type of resource icon they discarded this way. That is awful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, just so everyone knows I'm being honest, these were the 5 cards. So, we've got physical, mental, and wild card. And also, I lost Electra and Attack Acrobatics for that. Stupid. Alright. Now, Red Skull attacks. Red Skull gets +1 attack for each side scheme in play. I'm gonna defend. He's got 1. Exhaust a character you control. Stupid. Exhaust Ironheart. And then hero response. After you defend against an attack, exhaust this card and draw a card. Heh. But I have no preparation in play, so Bucky is extremely expensive at the moment. So he's going to have to wait. Okay. Encounter card. Hydra Regular. Insight 1. Okay. My turn. All right. I'm going to play... Oh, you know what? I never looked up that rule after the last video. I'm just going to stay consistent with it. You know what? Let's just look it up. Right now. Marvel Champions ally limit. And discarding allies. Okay. Immediately discarding. Okay. Okay, yep. So immediately discarding one. So I'm going to play White Tiger, discard Ironheart. And when you play White Tiger from your hand, spend a mental resource, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Here's my mental resource. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Mass Chaos goes away. I'm going to then thwart for 3 with White Tiger. Get this down to 2. Okay. I'm going to attack for 2 with Shang-Chi. Get rid of the Hydra Regular. And okay. I'm going to pay 2 and play Command Ship. One of these rare cases where I actually get to use this. I will then spend one of the counters and exhaust Command Ship to ready Shang-Chi and attack for 2. To this Nazi jerk. And then I'm going to pay 1 to play Black Widow Gauntlet. And that's my turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, nice. I don't have the wild card for that, but oh well. Okay. This goes up by 1. Flip aside scheme. Censor the past. When defeated, each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles them into their deck. That is pretty good. Okay, Red Skull attacks. Gonna defend. So there's one side scheme in play, so his attack is 1. 1. Alright. And exhaust improved defense upgrade to draw a card. Okay. And encounter card. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains surge. Alright. Gauntlets it is. That stinks. Alright. I'm going to pay 2 to play Grappling Hook. I'm going to pay 1 to play Widow's Bite. I'm going to put Moon Knight into play. I'm going to thwart for 2 with Maria Hill. Off of the main scheme, which takes her away. I'm going to thwart for 3 with White Tiger. Getting rid of Censor the Past. Each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile, shuffles them into their deck. What 3 do I want? Let's take a Gauntlet and attack Acrobatics and an energy. Okay. Can't play rapid response anymore. Okay. And then I'll attack for 2 with Moon Knight. Oops. And then I'm going to take a counter from Command Ship and exhaust it to ready Moon Knight and attack a second time for 2 more. Thusly ending my turn. Okay. I discard rapid response, draw to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang. Alright. Red Skull. For 2, and flip the top of the side scheme. The Sleeper Awakened. This scheme cannot leave play while the Sleeper is in play. When revealed, put the Sleeper into play, engage with the first player. When the Sleeper is defeated, remove this card from the game. Was he supposed to be? Did I do that right? Oh, yep. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. That stinks, because that means he's going to activate now. Yuck. Okay, so the Red Skull attacks. I'll go ahead and take it. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And then the Sleeper attacks. Oh, he is tough too. Blech. Crud. How do I want to do this? Alright, let's do it this way. So I'll defend, which then activates the hero response. I'll just go ahead and draw that card now. Nice. Oh, hold up. After a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to the minion, and stun it. So I'll put that card. Yeah, it was Grappling Hook. So I'll put that card back. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to the card sitting in front of you. So, come on. So Tough would get knocked off, and then he gets stunned, and that would trigger Widowmaker, which I might as well just put on him, and then he activates. Yeah, he would be stunned. Okay, so he does not attack, so I don't need to defend. All right. Okay, so let me explain what the heck just happened there in case that got confusing. So, Sleeper Awakened got put into play because of the main scheme flipping the side scheme deck. So, Sleeper Awakened, Sleeper gets put into play. I forgot Widow's Bite was in play. Widow's Bite would have resolved dealing 2 damage to the sleeper, which would have knocked the toughness off of it, and then stunning it. So then Red Skull would activate, which I took that damage, and then the sleeper would activate, but he was stunned from Widow's Bite, so that went away. Okay. That sets the record straight. Sorry about that. Now the encounter card. Hydra Flame Soldier. After Hydra Flame Soldier makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support you control. You have to get rid of that jerk. Okay. My turn now. I don't have my gauntlets anymore. Dumb. Okay. So I'll attack for 2 and 2, which gets rid of the sleeper. Oh, and he got retaliate. My favorite. Oh, when revealed, the sleeper engages the first. Okay, yeah. Not activates, reveals. When defeated, remove the sleeper from the game. And the sleeper awakened also gets removed from the game, right? Remove this card from the game. Yep, so they are removed from the game. I wonder if that means that the other thing that comes out doesn't. I forget if it's the other main scheme that does it. Well, whatever. If it comes up, I'll address it at that point. Okay. What next? I'm gonna pay. Man, with everything. Excuse me. Decisions. I'm gonna pay 1 to play Attack Acrobatics. I don't know how much time I'm going to be spending in Alter Ego. So I'm going to pay 1 to play a second Attack Acrobatics. Because I'd really like for those to go off. I don't have enough to play Hawkeye now. And that's okay. I didn't have to worry about burning White Tiger this turn because the sleeper didn't have threat on it. It was just tied to... well, to the sleeper. But that's my turn. So, an exhaust. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. We'll see what happens. Okay. So, Red Skull attacks. I won't defend for that one. Oh, hold on. Hold on. One thing at a time. Do that. And then side team. Hydra reinforcements. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme discards a non-elite minion. Ooh. Outstanding. So I don't even have to waste an attack on that Hydra Flame Soldier. I just have to defend against him this turn. Okay. Now Red Skull attacks. So 1. Give the villain a tough status card and another boost card. Gross. Come on. Another boost card. So 2. That really stinks, but I'm gonna trigger attack acrobatics, so that 2 damage is gonna get rid of tough. Barg. And then Widowmaker will do 1 damage to him. Maybe I'll get lucky here with a treachery. Encounter card. Hydra Soldier. Guard, when defeated, deal engaged player encounter card. And then... Oh, hang on. The Hydra Flame Soldier activated against me. That was the one I was defending. Yeah, so defending that. And after you defend against an attack, exhaust this card and draw a card. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now. I'm going to thwart the Hydra reinforcements with White Tiger, which gets rid of it. And discards a non-elite minion. Get rid of him, so I don't have to deal with the encounter card. And then... I'm going to pay 2, 3, 4. Play Nick Fury. I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I'm going to pay 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Play rapid response. Okay. I'm going to attack for 2. And then exhaust and take the counter from command team, discard it, ready Nick, and attack for 2 again. 1, 2. 1, 2. And that's my turn. Three, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so 4. And then side scheme, prison camps. Defeated, the player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an ally, puts it into play, and shuffles their deck. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Red Skull attacks. Nick Fury will block. So, 1, 2. Yeah. Of all the times that I can't use attack acrobatics, I mean, I could, but it would be a complete waste because I want the Well, would it? Because it would only be 1 damage overkill. What happens when he advances? Deal each player an encounter card. Man, I'm gonna get some encounter cards this turn is what's gonna happen. What the hell. Let's do it. I'll trigger attack acrobatics. It'll do 2 damage to him, which advances him. Red Skull gets +1 attack for each size game played. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. I'll just sit this right here. And then Widowmaker will trigger to do 1 damage. Okay. And Nick got discarded. But then Rapid Response triggers. He comes back into play with 1 card on him. Widowmaker triggers for the preparation. Take 1 damage. And then you know what? Instead of drawing the 3 cards, I'm going to deal 4 damage. I'm going to do the unthinkable. And I'm going to deal 4 damage with him, just so I can get rid of this ally, or a minion. He's still going away at the end of the round, which sucks, but whatever. Okay. Encounter cards. Number 1. The villain attacks you. Looks like I wasn't going to get away from it completely. Wait, you know what? That's a treachery. I'm going to cancel it with grappling hook. And deal 1 more damage. And then this one. Hydra Jet Trooper. Quick Strike. So, 2 damage. Yeah, I'll just take it. And then Nick goes away at the end of the round. Okay. I realize this is looking kind of crooked. Is it this maybe? Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So, now. I'm going to pay... Yeah, I'll pay 2 to play... Man, I've never got to use MedLab. Oh well. It happens. I'll pay 2 to play Hawkeye. I'm gonna thwart for 1 and thwart for 2 to get rid of this. Prison camps. The player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an ally, puts it into play, and shuffles their deck. You know what? Yeah. Going for it. Oh, shoot. That goes here. Wait, did I put any other side schemes in here? Just out of force of habit? Yep, sure did. Good thing I started to recognize what I was doing. Okay. I hate not having my synth suit, but I need to be able to pay for these preparations, so I'm going to pay 1, play gauntlets. Okay. And then I'm going to attack for 3 with Electra to get rid of this guy. And that's my turn. And I'm going to need an encounter card. Time to shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Just watch while I totally bungle this. It'll be fine. No big deal. Okay. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 0-cost allies. Thank you, Taskmaster, for just loading me up. Okay. So this goes up by 1. Reveal side scheme, Hydra Patrol. When defeated, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and puts it into play engaged with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. Whatever. Okay. Red Skull attacks. I'll defend. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I take no damage, exhaust my improved defense upgrade, and draw a card. That is very helpful. And encounters. I get this one. Red Skull's Luger. Attached to Red Skull, he gains piercing and ranged. Hero action, spend 1 of each to discard this card. +1 scheme, +1 attack. Well, that sucks. You know what? I am never going to remember it if I sit it over there. Put it right there. Number 2. Spreading Lies. When revealed, place 2 threat on each scheme in play. Whoa. Glad I was keeping this under control. Slide these up a bit so they can be seen. Okay, my turn. I'm going to exhaust Black Widow's Gauntlet to play a Widow's Bite. I'm going to play Moon Knight. I'll thwart for 2 with Moon Knight to get rid of this. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion. Put it into play engage. Shuffle the encounter deck. Oh, that's if it's searched. Where's the little guy? Oh man, if I put him in, aha! When this card is revealed, it's not revealed. It's put into play. No insight for you, sir. Okay. All right. Oh, hold up. Widow's Bite would trigger. After a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to that minion and stun it. So he goes away. And Widowmaker triggers for 1 damage. A thought occurs. I'm I'm going to get this jerk down to 1 damage. 1. Ugh. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Is there any way that I can find to squeeze out 1 damage from somewhere or to shuffle this around? Ugh. What happens when the scheme advances? Can I ignore it? Reveal the top card of the side scheme deck put into play. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the... Oh. Big whoop. So a forced response has to happen. But does this check... Does it immediately advance? Does it forced respond first, or does it advance first? Man, the wonkiness of this game sometimes. Let's see. Scheme. Threat, maybe? 16? Let's see. Let's see how it's worded. Table talk. Let's see. See also. Main scheme. You and your see alsos. If the amount of threat on a main scheme is equal to or greater than the target threat value, the scheme deck advances. Remove the scheme from the game, advance to the next stage. Okay. So it doesn't... Okay, so I'm not going to put an extra side scheme in play as a result. In that case, I don't care. So let's do this. I'm going to attack for 2. Attack for 3. So that's 5. Okay. I'm just going to sit this here. Because I'm going to pay 3 and use Dance for Death. Dance for me. Dance of Death. Do 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Man, it would have been awesome to be able to knock him out with Dance of Death. That would have been, I don't know how many times in this campaign now. At least him and Taskmaster. But that's my turn. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I can sneeze on him and knock him out at this point. So scheme advances. Reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. Okay. Mass Chaos. That stinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 different types. I'm pretty sure I did those rules right because step 1 of the villain phase is the auto scheme. Oh, this starts with 1 on it. Is the auto scheme. And the rules guide says that it immediately advances, which then it gets its when revealed effect and then flipped. So step 1 was already resolved at that point. So then it shouldn't have the forced response on the next scheme. I could be doing that wrong, but honestly, if I'm not, then whatever. Okay. Red Skull attacks. I will defend. Because why not? So, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that adds up quickly. Ha ha! Take that! So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 3 defense, so I take 2 damage. Okay. And any encounter card? Hydra Jet Trooper. Quick Strike. 2 damage. Oh my god. Alright, my turn. I think it really matters. I'm gonna take out that Jet Trooper with Electra, just so I can have me a clean board state. Cleanish. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? I'll pay 2, 3, 4 for Nick Fury. Put him into play. I'll use his remove 2 threat from his scheme, and then remove 1 more with Hawkeye to take care of this. So that's out of play too. Okay. And then, just to be thematic, I'll attack with Nick Fury for 2, thus ending the very short reign of the Red Skull. The end. Not bad. That actually went a little bit quicker than I was expecting. I thought that was going to really get away from me based on how bad the initial setup was with those delay counters. But that went pretty well. I owe that game entirely to having gotten all of the 0 cost allies from the Taskmaster encounter. Like, completely flipped how this game went. The cost curve associated with playing catch up faster in the early game would have, like, the trajectory of the gameplay would have been just absolutely wildly different. Cool. Well, that's that. Red Skull. The end of all of this Hydra Nazi nonsense. And also that means I can I can finally break this Black Widow deck apart and start doing something else. That'll be fun. I'll have to go through some things and see what I want to do there. But if you watch the whole series, thank you so much for sticking with the whole campaign. Hope you enjoyed it. If you only watched this encounter, then I encourage you to go back and watch the other 4 as well. And any of my other videos that I have also. Why not? But either way, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you again soon.